This is literally the most awkward thing you've ever done in your entire life. Like, I really, truly think that I can say that.
Nobody's listening, right?
Hi, Andy.
Hey.
I'm so excited this holiday season to chat with you like nobody's
Look
listening.
at you. You are festive.
I am. I'm feeling very festive.
Going for it.
I want to ask if nobody's listening, but I first wanted to say if anyone wanted to both listen and watch and participate, we're doing our holiday happy hour.
It's the annual holiday happy hour.
I'm going to make my Elizabeth's Amazing Old Fashions.
Okay, nice.
And that is going to be Sunday, December 21st at the festive time of 4 p.m.
Over
PST.
on our Patreon, go over there. What'd you say the date was again?
Sunday, December 21st at 4 p.m. PST. That's patreon.com/nobody's listening right.
You'll see it there. We'll be live streaming and getting festive.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Is anyone listening?
Yeah, one quick correction. Correcting you, that is. This is from Sarah. I think you meant neural plasticity, not elasticity, when you were talking about some of your face care mumbo jumbo last week. I think that's what she's regarding.
Well, I think actually she
said they sound like the same thing, but I think plasticity is what you're describing.
Yes, I think that is right. Plasticity. Now, it's not regarding face mumbo jumbo.
It's not?
That's neural plasticity is rerouting your neural pathways, is brain mumbo jumbo.
Oh, what were you talking about that in regards to last week?
We were talking all sorts of shit about it. You know, like I was talking about going to the pediatrician and her saying
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was what you were talking about at the end of last week's show. You were talking about
fascia
and like massaging your face. Do you see how I could get confused because it's saying elasticity and plasticity?
Just so you know, usually when you hear the word neural or neuro, it has to do with your brain or nervous system.
Just so you know, you were wrong last week about this, and then I made a simple mistake. You made a grave mistake. But thanks for correcting us, Sarah. And also she said, I look forward to the show every week.
Well, that's so
I didn't
nice.
want you to think that Sarah is just correcting you because you're wrong all the time.
Listen,
it's more she likes the show.
We need correctors as well. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to learn. I want to do right by myself.
Yeah. And
thanks,
okay,
Sarah.
So this is then from Brianna, who says, I'm listening. And what Elizabeth said about sex, the pelvis, and jaw, all true. I'm a pelvic floor PT and stress, trauma, trauma, all of that greatly affect the pelvis. And there is 100% connection between jaw and pelvis. I work on these issues with my patients all the time. So yeah, the way to the pants is through the jaw.
Word. That's your takeaway?
Sorry. Yeah, that's my takeaway.
She's talking about trauma and jaw shit. And
I retract. I make a quick retraction.
That just reminded when you say comma. Like, I do miss from our other show, Nobody's News, may she rest in peace, how you used to read Trump's tweets.
Oh, sure.
Maybe on our Patreon happy hour, I could find some, like, that seems very of the season for you to read.
I don't know. I don't like that guy.
Oh, no, I know, but it's kind of fun. I mean,
know, but it's like, I don't even like making fun of that guy anymore. He's such a bummer to me.
Can I share that my best friends and I are on a thread, and one of my friends sent me this meme? I don't know, this thing that said, just remember that one of these days, when you go to the grocery store and buy a carton of milk, that by the time that milk expires, Trump will be gone.
Yeah.
And I like that. It gives me comfort. Now, I don't wish bad things upon people.
That's talking about like his term being over.
I mean, no. I'd like him.
Oh, that's not how you interpreted it?
No. Do you know, I mean, I think it's been,
really?
Yeah, I think it's been going on for a really long time. I don't wish for him to suffer the way he wishes for everyone else to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want anyone coming at me being like, that's beneath you.
Yeah.
It's okay to want some people's reign of power to be gone. And I think that the only way that that happens is something that's going to naturally occur to all of us at some point in time. And it looks like it might be on its way. I mean, it's been looking like that forever. I'm like, how did my dad die of a heart attack at 53 and this motherfucker's walking
he was
around?
playing tennis and he was really playing.
Can we get Trump out off the golf course
Holy
and on
shit.
a tennis course?
It's crazy that you mentioned this. And I know we talked about this, I think on the podcast like a couple weeks ago, because we drove by a few weeks ago where your dad was playing tennis when that happened.
We drove by last night.
That's what I'm saying. This is why it's crazy that you're saying this, because last night we drove by, we didn't talk about it. And I really apologize if we've gone over this part before.
Huh.
You've had jobs that I assume take you past that place a lot. Was that your path to like when you're working on I'm Sorry or any jobs that you can think of? Did you pass that often?
The Village, I didn't pass it, but I was like right there. I mean, it was up the hill. Like my entrance to Universal for the Village was right there.
Okay, but so you weren't passing it
No,
every day.
every day, no.
Okay, so you're passing it only occasionally then?
Yes.
Like last night?
Yes.
When we passed it last night,
Yeah.
every time, what is the feeling? Is there a pang of like, oh man, that's where my dad died? Or are you so distant from it? Do sometimes you not even think about that place being?
No, I always think about it. I always go, huh. And I mean, sometimes I'll really think about it and be like, what did it look like when the ambulances were coming out?
Have you ever gone to look at the facilities?
No.
That would be not, I don't think like that weird to do, but it would be intense potentially, or it's a curiosity.
So last night, yes, it is a curiosity. It's kind of like going back to the home where my mom died. You know, but that's linked to much more than just the death. But that home really that she died in was very much like, that's where she was sick. And they only lived there for 2 years and it was a rough 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
And then my dad died. But can we lighten this up a little bit? And I know that's funny coming from me, but it is funny because I didn't think about this. So last night we went to the Spotify party.
Yeah.
Which I definitely want to talk about.
Yeah. Shout out Spotify.
Yes, shout out Spotify. And like, thank you for the invite. Yeah. And thank you for so many things that we'll get to.
I think they had like a senior citizen quota that they had to hit, and that's how we made the charts. They
needed age diversity.
Equal opportunity age thing.
You said something so funny to me last night. We'll get into all of it.
Sure.
But when we were there and we were, there were all these, it was such a cool setup for this party that Spotify had. It was this place in Hollywood. It was outdoor, indoor.
Yeah.
They had all these like little lounge areas scattered about this outdoor thing. And they had all these like food things and drinks and, it was fun. They had cool popcorn that was like, it's called Nitro Pop, freeze-dried popcorn that made me breathe like a dragon.
Yeah, you really like that.
But we decided to sit down because we are geriatric compared to everyone. And
Sure.
I didn't even like know how to be.
Yeah.
And luckily our friends who I'm not going to say their names because they should be deeply ashamed of themselves, but they started texting us things. And one of the things that they texted was, a would you rather.
Oh my God. Yes.
And everyone take this to your holiday parties.
Yeah.
Would you rather.
Do you want to read it verbatim? Because
yes,
I'm worried that you're going to mess it up.
And it's very, very, very specific.
Can we give any sort of context to it that they're in a field where they're with adolescent youth, and this was something circulating with the youth?
Yeah, I would say not adolescent, high schoolers. Let's be clear.
Okay. Isn't that high schoolers?
I think of adolescence as like middle school.
I can't wait for the correction to come in on that.
Sarah, was it? Okay. So apparently going around the high schools right now is a would you rather.
This is how you wanted to lighten the mood?
Well, it's just kind of funny. It's relevant.
It's dark as fuck on the heels of what we were just talking about.
Very, very dark. But it gave us all a laugh.
I didn't even think of it that we just drove in past. Go on.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
You're
no.
sick. Had you thought of that yesterday?
No, not really.
Okay. It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't really matter. It just makes it darker.
Okay. Would you rather fuck your boyfriend in your dad's body or your dad in your boyfriend's body?
Say it one more time to make it clear.
This is what's going around high schools right now.
Okay, do it again.
Would you rather fuck your boyfriend in your dad's body or your dad in your boyfriend's body?
And I clarified, and I think this is a good clarification. Are you saying the essence, the soul put into those bodies, which they confirmed? That's the
They confirmed that is
exercise.
Exactly right. And I said dad and boyfriend's body.
No, you said...
Yeah.
You did?
Yes. And boyfriend being like you. I mean, I'm just relating it to the would you rather. I said dad and boyfriend's body. And then
Hold on.
then I said just so I could hug him one more time.
It's so fucking funny. So wrong. I don't know why I thought this is how my brain works, and this is why it's such a good would you rather.
Yeah.
Even you making that sick joke. Part of me was like, oh, but wait, you wouldn't want to actually like physically hug your dad's body again.
Well, he's been cremated.
No. Let's not do that. That's not the exercise here.
Okay.
What? You just took it too far just now.
Well, that's kind of what I do, but listen, this was such a wild experience. Okay, let's just say the Spotify party was...
Hold on. We don't want to examine this would you rather just for a second.
No. What I want to say is you and I are sitting there and I'm feeling like very not cool amongst these like very cool kids. However, I also...
You were feeling not cool?
Well, like just out of it. You know, this wasn't a for me party, which is fine.
Yeah.
I also was hoping a lot of our podcast... We have tons of friends who have podcasts.
Yes.
You know, I could rattle off 20.
Yeah.
People from Tig Notaro, June Diane Raphael, Casey Wilson, Gareth Reynolds. Like, there's so many people I thought maybe we'll see them.
They're probably getting invited to the really fancy dinner party or something.
No. I mean, I don't know about that. And then obviously St. Monica, but, you know, yeah. I think this is the sort of thing that you've been to enough of them. You've been to enough of them, right?
Yeah.
But I was excited to be like, maybe we'll bump into someone. At least we'll bump into someone. And as you pointed out, those friends are podcasters. The people here are creators.
Wait, but that's...
And that's cool.
But that's because that's what Spotify calls it.
That's what's
creators.
Happening. Like they're
the
youth. And I think there was some sort of clerical error made where we were put into the creators category. Mm-hmm. But the truth is we're just podcasters. And so I felt a little out of my element. And I find it funny that you and I found this little lounge couch area to sit. And we just spent time laughing, texting this shit with our friends.
Yeah.
And I had a great time doing that. I mean, we were all having a great time. And this text thread went on for quite a while. But I was also like, all these kids think maybe we're not... I mean, I don't think they're thinking about us one way or the other. We're ghosts.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, we were invisible. People tried to sit down on top of us by accident a couple of times. Did you see there were those people that did sit on the couch very close to us at one point? That was a little like...
Well, again, it's
ballsy.
We don't exist. You know, it's irrelevant. But they did... I feel like if someone shone a spotlight on us and said, look at these people. Mm-hmm. They're here. Now, I bet a lot of people might think we're Spotify employees, which is such a flattering thought.
Sure, yeah.
Love Spotify employees.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they would think that we're having this type of fucked up, weird text exchange. Like, they might look at us and be like, they're probably not that fun.
Right, where you're making these dark, dark jokes.
We're having fun in our own way.
Yeah.
But there's just this whole different party culture that is very... And that's what this is. It's Spotify, it's creators, like everyone's there to create
Hold on. You're not
content.
even making sense.
No, there's all these like every angle of this party was like for content.
Yeah. We'll post some of it. We will.
Anyway, it was a different experience and I'm excited. We have a couple parties coming up that are with our podcast friends.
But this, just so you know, this party, that is what every music industry party is like. And I don't know if you noticed, we talked to some people like when we're standing in line for...
It was lovely talking
to them. Everybody, most of the people we did bump into were music industry people.
That's right.
There was like an artist that was playing Zara Larsson.
Yes.
But in it, like, that was funny too, that this was like a creator podcaster party, but there were so many music industry people there.
And there were creators that we recognized and stuff, which was neat. Andy.
Yeah.
Here's the hard thing about shopping for your friends.
Tell me.
Especially on a website like quince.com.
Oh, yeah. There's too much.
You want it all for yourself.
Yeah.
It's really hard. So you buy one for them, you buy one for you. Well, great news. The price is right. So go crazy. I have recently bought this amazing, very cute coat that has like a built-in kind of wrap thing that I am so excited to rock and pull out and drop your jaw.
It's going to be your winter stunner.
It's my winter stunner.
Nice.
Yes. And I have a beautiful new red cashmere sweater.
Love it.
I'm wearing all the time. And I can't tell you how much I love it. And I also am always on quince.com looking at, we're in the market for a new couch even.
Yes.
But I am supposed to be looking for gifts for my friends. And the choices are enormous. So you're going to find something for every person on your list, whether it's a scarf or a sweater or some beautiful table linens, they've got you covered. So find gifts so good, you'll want to keep them with Quince. Go to quince.com/NLR for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/NLR to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/NLR. Andy.
Yes.
I am so excited to discuss our sponsor, OneSkin.
OneSkin.
And their incredible line of products for hair and skin. Now, this here is their topical supplement with their OS1 face moisturizer. And I love it so much. It is so silky and light, but my skin seriously craves this. And I have noticed such a difference on my face. Not surprising because of their incredible OS1 peptide. It's the first ingredient proven to target senescent cells, which are the baddies. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones causing wrinkles, crepiness, and loss of elasticity.
I believe you call those zombie cells.
Zombie cells. And they're all key signs of aging. Bad. I just turned 46.
Yeah.
I want to keep my moneymaker right and tight.
And you are.
So with results validated in 5 published clinical studies, I trust OneSkin. I love how it feels. It's certified safe. Their moisturizers are free from over 1,500 harsh or irritating ingredients. Dermatologists tested and have been awarded the National Eczema Association Seal of Acceptance.
Ooh.
So this is the good stuff.
That's cool.
So if our listeners are ready to give OneSkin a try, they can get 15% off their first 3-month supply with code NLR at oneskin.co. Again, OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company by focusing on the cellular aspects of aging. OneSkin keeps your skin looking and acting younger for longer. For a limited time, you can try OneSkin with 15% off using code NLR at oneskin.co. And after you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. That's 15% off at oneskin.co, code NLR.
This week's partner is the amazing Master Class.
Ooh.
The one-stop online treasure trove of knowledge where you can learn from the best of the best to become your best.
And it really is the best of the best.
Yes. So as all of you know, I've been talking a lot about videography and photography lately. So I'm on that journey. So I did Petra Collins' class, the photography class.
Ooh.
And it was incredible. Really spoke to me because she does a lot of like kind of DIY stuff where she has like little cheap flashlights that she's using and little colored things. And she's all about, it's not the gear, it's like what you're bringing to it. But I found it incredibly inspiring and it gave me tons of little ideas.
Oh, I love that.
So that was cool. The next one up, I'm going to do the legend Annie Leibovitz class.
Wow, yes, these are 2 hard hitters.
And if I learn as much from her
Uh-huh.
I got a good feeling you're going to be calling me Andy Leibowitz very soon.
Great.
So with plans starting at $10 a month, billed annually, you can get unlimited access to over 200 plus classes taught by the world's best artists, business leaders, writers, chefs, and more. Masterclass always has great offers during the holidays, sometimes up to as much as 50% off. So head over to masterclass.com/NLR for the current offer. That's up to 50% off at masterclass.com/NLR. Masterclass.com/NLR.
And then we ran into your friend Jeff.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Weiss. We should wait, we got to shout out his book.
Yes.
It's a...
Jeff Weiss.
Jeff Weiss is an incredible writer. He does tons of music writing for like huge publications. But he has a book that came out like a few months ago.
Is it Waiting for Britney Spears?
Yes, Waiting for Britney Spears.
He is such a phenomenal writer, and we've known him for such a long time. And I mean, we haven't seen him in probably 8-9 years or something crazy.
Maybe, yeah.
He did an LA Weekly thing
LA Weekly column for a while, but then, I mean, I think he's written for Rolling. He's written for like everybody.
He, to me, is just like an iconic LA creative pop culture but like deep pop culture. Rap.
He's
rap
like
world.
An encyclopedia on hip hop. And he's brilliant. Like,
so it was so fun, and unfortunately we ran into him on our way out, so we didn't get to like hang with him as much as I'd like, and his lovely girlfriend Genevieve, but very excited to read his book.
Yeah, go check that out for sure. But anyways, we were just a little bit older. It's funny, right when we walked into the party, we were there no less than 2 minutes. Our like Spotify guy comes up that we've never met in person.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly what he looks like. He doesn't know what we look like. But I think it's because we probably just stood out like,
well,
look
Andy,
at those old folks.
Sorry. I think he can know what we look like.
That's true.
Where he's like...
But we're easier to find than like some younger kids that he knows what they look like walking in.
I don't know. All of those young kids like have like a very like look at me kind of vibe. Like some of the outfits were really interesting.
A lot of see-through mesh these days.
A lot of see-through mesh.
Male and female.
A lot of like really big who is that older rock star, like Freddie Mercury fur kind of coats on top of like very slim-fitting outfits. Mm-hmm. Just really cool stuff. Now, I knew, we'll get off of this, but I knew like the moment I was like, we have no business being here.
I think I know the moment.
There's this like cool back room and we're like, let's go check that out. And we walk in and it's through like hanging beads. You go in.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is neat. And there's some very, very hip people there. And then I look over and there's kind of a stand. And I'm like, what's that? Oh, is it a bar?
Yeah.
What it is they're serving Jell-O shots in these giant
syringes.
Yeah. and I couldn't then find the word for syringe, and I was making the hand motion. It's a Jell-O shot in one of those.
Yeah.
Things.
And then didn't I say something like, I don't think we're supposed to be in this room?
Yes, you did.
And
but I
start looking around and it's like, oh my God, these are kids in this room.
Yeah, I was describing it to you the way like a woman's describing it to her husband who has hearing aids. Like, it's a Jell-O shot.
Yeah.
A syringe.
It was so funny to me, though. That was very fun. I'm so glad that we got to go. But we did feel a little old, but I don't feel bad about feeling old. It was kind of comical. But then we're driving home and we're going through Hollywood and there's all these goddamn robot cars everywhere. And then there's robots on the streets delivering their little things. And I just had this moment like, oh, are we done? Like, it seems like the world, we're going to like be passed by any second. I felt really old with all the robot cars and robots on the sidewalks.
There are a lot of robots. I just saw on Instagram. Now, I don't know if this is real or not because you now have to decide what you're going to take the time to check.
Yeah, sure.
This wasn't on the checklist for me.
Not worth your time.
But it seemed real, but that doesn't mean anything. But that a Waymo with a passenger inside drove through like this police standoff. And there's video of it.
That's
and
awesome.
Can you imagine being that passenger? I mean, there's 7 police cars there. Yeah. There's some sort of standoff happening, and this dumb little Waymo's going through, and that passenger's like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like, I don't like that you have, is there no, like red emergency button in those that you can be like, hey now,
Oh, maybe.
Don't do this.
Did you notice the one when we got our car out of valet and I was waiting to turn on? Did you see the one that crept up next to us? And then it looked like it was going to pull over in front of us to drop people out, but then was like, nope, there's going to be a safer way, and went like 3 cars down into an open thing. I was pretty impressed by that. I was like, there's no one fucking driving that car. How does it know?
Oh, well, actually, it came up and it stopped to look at us to make sure it was the right party. And it was like, no, they look too old.
and then it crept forward, and then it was like, but this is the address. Maybe I should pull over.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, boy. Well, good times. And you know what? Even though it wasn't like my comfort zone, I'm so glad we went. It was so fun to see, and it was really cool to see.
And let's talk about that popcorn for a second.
Creators.
Because, boy, you made that ladies' night last night.
Well, I wanted to. No one was going there. It's a very novel, fun idea. It's called Nitro Pop.
Yeah.
No one was eating food there because...
You're partying, or?
I also think it's like Los Angeles. I mean, you hear this all the time at these LA parties. I mean, I don't think this is only LA, but people don't eat really here.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
But it was a cool little Nitro Pop stand. They had like an ice cream stand and all these different things. And it's really cool popcorn that is freeze-dried, and it's delicious. And when you eat it, you get a little tiny bucket. Mm-hmm. And when you eat it...
Hearing you now, you're so enamored by it. I watched you from a distance fawn over these people, and you were like, did you invent this? And the guy was like, no, but she did. And you're like, oh, like you were, it was cute, it was adorable.
Well,
but
how
like,
often do you see a new food product?
I just didn't know you were into that kind of thing. You might need to get into the like molecular dining situation.
Well, that's what it kind of was. It's like party molecular dining. Now, this isn't something that you're going to see on like the grocery shelves, obviously. But it's a fun party thing. When you eat it, like you're breathing out like dry ice smoke, and it's so fun, and it's a party in your mouth. And I was also impressed that the person who created it, I mean, it's a small woman-owned business, is standing right there. Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
You're following your passion.
Yeah.
Speaking of creators.
Yeah.
So anyway, where were we?
I don't know, but I've been dying all week to talk about what happened with you and the Amazon delivery guy.
Oh, God. God damn. Now, this is really where we live.
This is literally the most awkward thing you've ever done in your entire life. Like, I really, truly think that I can say that. I also think I might be able to say it's the thing you should be most embarrassed of in your life. I like literally... It truly might be. And I want to paint how it went down from my perspective.
Do you
first.
feel like I'm not embarrassed enough?
This trumps everything.
I almost peed at the end of it because I was laughing so hard.
Okay, I want to take you from my perspective.
Okay.
It's dinner time in the Rosen household, right?
Yeah.
And vibes are good.
Very good vibes.
And
our Christmas tree's up. It's feeling festive.
It's feeling great.
Yeah.
But the cat takes a dump and it starts smelling a little bit, and you're on it. You're like, let me go into the litter box, and you grab it. And what we do in our house, and this, I wonder, do other people do this? This is a big factor for me later,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
But we put it in a little bag like you would have for a dog pickup poop bag.
Yeah, and we put it in the kind that's biodegradable-ish.
Great point.
It's green, so it must be.
The bag itself is just green.
It must be fine.
So you grab the poop, it's in a bag, and then you're doing what you do from time to time with the poop. You walk it outside. So you're going to take it outside.
I don't from time to time. You need to get that thing out of the house
ASAP.
Yeah.
Yes. And so what we do, we usually just throw it out the front door and it stays there till we then have the time to go all the way to the trash can.
Or until our well-meaning neighbors and friends
thought people had left dog shit on our...
one morning and goes, hey guys, this is weird, but someone left some bags of dog shit in your front door. And we were like, no, that's just us taking cat poop out.
That's just our lazy cat shit pile. So let me ask you this first question. I'm assuming you weren't just going to toss the bag of poop this time. I got a vibe that you had more motion and you were going outside and then you were going to go to the bin and put it in the bin. That's the vibe, right?
Yeah, I put your wool clogs on that are often by the front door.
Great.
So walk it out.
I'm pretty close to the front door. Our 2 kids are on the couch near the front door. So all 3 of us have a front row seat to this. So you open the door, you step out, and you're like 1 step out the door, and we hear you go, "Oh, I'm just taking the poop out." So then which we hear the door close, and then we hear like boxes being put down, and all 3 of us are like, "Oh, wow, there's a delivery man right there." And we're all looking at each other about to lose our minds. It's so fucking funny. And you're gone for an uncomfortable amount of time. And I don't know if you were then hiding, waiting for this person to vanish. But this poor delivery driver has all these boxes, and you walk out with a bag of shit and say, I'm just taking the poop out. And then did you just walk past him?
Oh my God. If you only knew. I'm like, we should see if this is caught on camera. It got so much worse. It got so much worse.
How?
Okay. So I take a step out, and the person is like right there holding a bunch of boxes.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting him. It's like dark out, and it's like, and so I was really startled. Oh, yeah. And I'm holding what is clearly a bag of dog shit that I'm bringing from inside out.
Yeah. I don't know if you can say it's clearly a bag of dog shit.
Well, similar to our neighbors who said,
sure,
there's a pile, someone left their bags of dog shit at your front door. I feel like if you don't do this with your cat, those bags of shit are not most commonly associated with canines.
Yeah, not feline shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a little confusing that I'm walking out holding this bag of shit.
Okay, to me, that's not the confusing part. To me, for the guy, the crazy part is you saying, "Oh, I'm just taking the poop out and holding a bag of shit." For like, that's crazy.
Well, listen, I was like startled. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth. And then I felt like it would be embarrassing to be like, cat shit,
But that's not even relevant. How you said it was like, anybody should know I'm taking the poop out in this bag that was in my home. Like,
I know. No, but it would be relevant. From our litter box, we have a cat. Like, that would have given some context. The truth is he didn't fucking care. And I kind of scared him.
Yeah, because you startled him probably because he was.
And I go, then I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I said as I was walking around to the side of our house where our trash bins were.
Yeah.
Only to discover it's trash night. You had already taken the bins out to be in front of the house. Oh, wait, I didn't put your clogs on. I'm in socks. This is relevant. So he drops the boxes, takes the picture, is like wanting to get the fuck out of this like weirdo house. Also, what he must think is going on inside our house. Like, I'm taking the poop out. You know how we take poop out.
Hello, yes. That's what I'm talking about.
I know. Okay. We're all on the same page.
Okay, great.
So he's walking out, and then he awkwardly, I think because I'm right there coming out back onto the path in front of the house, is being a good delivery person and closing the gate. Okay.
But you need to go out the gate.
And I go, oh, I'm coming out too. I'm still holding the bag of poop. And I then walked out. I'm in socks, like out onto the sidewalk. Now I'm going out into the street. The bin is directly in front of where his truck is parked.
Oh my God.
So he has to like wait as I go out to the bin, and I'm kind of like tiptoeing over and I toss it in the bin. But the whole thing was so awkward. And I knew then I walk in, I was like,
we lost our minds.
I died laughing, but it was very awkward. And I feel bad for that delivery person that I scared him. And then I also
well, I'm telling the kids while you're outside for a long time, I was like, well, that's it. We're not going to get any Amazon packages ever again. Like he probably had to have told at least one person about that.
I don't know. And the thing,
I guess you see some shit
I bet
when you're
you
out there.
see so much shit.
And you're also, listen, I appreciate the picture that like they take, and even like if you get DoorDash, the picture, right? Because then you know like, oh, it did or didn't get delivered. But what a pain in the ass for those people, and to have to be so micromanaged with everything.
Yeah.
What happened to the days where you just throw the package over the fence and get on with your job,
Right.
Like, it's a lot.
There's something I really miss. I mean, I don't even know if I had this, but I like the idea of the paper boy riding his little bike around at 6 a.m.
And some days he misses sort of, or he throws it into like the curb and there's water and fucks it up. You like that? Sometimes it's not perfect.
But, well, I think he takes his job very seriously. But like up and down the street and you hear the like thunk and be like, oh, the paper's here.
Yeah.
That's nice. We don't have that anymore. Milk delivery.
What are you talking about? You've never had any of that stuff.
The 50s is what I'm talking about.
That's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't have any of that.
And like the mail carrier, like, got a package for you.
Well, our mail carrier is we have a pretty friendly
Yes, we do.
situation.
I really like her.
Are you going to tip?
Always do.
How much do you tip?
$25.
25?
Yeah.
Can we talk about another gift question I have?
Yes.
So I'm going to see my mom and brother. And I got my brother's gift, like it just fell into my lap perfect.
Yes.
But I got to get my mom something, and I want to run something by you. My dad passed away this summer.
Did he? Sorry.
You're throwing those a little wild and loose lately, especially last night.
I know.
but I'm struggling to find a gift, and I have a couple ideas, and I want to see what you think, because I do want it to be like something nice, especially this Christmas.
Yes.
And as far as hobbies go, she really loves gardening stuff.
Yes.
So I thought I could figure out some nice gardening thing, but the problem is it's Boise, Idaho. It's like cold season now. So that's not like something that she would get a lot of use of right now.
Yeah.
But I still think a thoughtful gift. Then the other option I was thinking, like, is there any other sort of thing that I could maybe nudge a new hobby? Or is that being too...
No. And listen, I'm really proud of her. Mm-hmm. She's like getting out there. She's going to bingo night. She's going to her church group. She's...
Tai Chi.
Yeah. I think if you send her like a watercolor set, it's just like...
Well, it's funny. Watercolor's top of mind because her mom was an incredible watercolor artist.
Betty?
Yeah. And then her dad...
Really?
Really good stained glass.
I know.
And they passed a lot of time in their senior years doing that stuff. And my mom doesn't have that sort of artistic hobby. That's why I was like, would it be a sweet gesture? But I don't think so.
And also like if her mom was into it, she would have adopted it,
Yeah.
I think what you should do is get a cool like gardening tote or apron and some cool new gardening gloves and shears or clippers, like new gardening stuff. Mm-hmm. And then go when you're there to a local gardening place and get a gift certificate.
Oh.
And package that all up together.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
There's a Zamzow's or something right by their house that's like a good spot. I'll just pop into Zamzoo's.
Yeah. You might want to order this stuff though, like to know. I don't know if they'll have like the right cute stuff.
And when you say cute stuff, what are you envisioning?
Well,
something embroidered, maybe? Maybe her name on it?
Maybe.
Bubby? Would I do Bubby or Mary?
Bubby.
Oh, we got it.
Like a cute little gardening apron
that says
and
Bubby
some little
on it.
shears and some cute little gloves and like new stuff. And then you get her the gift certificate for her to go buy seeds or plants or whatever she wants.
Okay, now here's another thing to deal with, and I really hope my brother doesn't listen this far in this episode. But I think I'll be there by when this comes out. He said we have a weird thing where he doesn't wrap presents often, so I end up wrapping the presents for the kids. And we've talked about it a lot over the years, that so much has become a joke.
Your last birthday present, which is very thoughtful, he had sent to his home.
This isn't real. Is it real? This is real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, I think via Amazon or something, sent it to his home and then sent it to me unwrapped. It's like, why did you not? The question I had upon opening it was, why did you not just have it sent to me?
And how do you know
I'm happy to wrap it.
And how do you know it wasn't directly from Amazon?
Because it was in packaging that he had written our address and his return address.
Oh boy.
You can tell where things come from.
I really hope he doesn't hear this. Okay. I love you so much, Matt.
Oh my gosh, the most.
So much. This isn't a big deal. This is a real dilemma though that I'm about to say. He texted me this morning and I think kind of earnestly was like, let me know some gift ideas for the kids, which is very sweet. Because I want to get them before you come up here so you can take them back. But now I'm like, well, now I got to think about how I'm going to pack because I just want to do carry on, Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, we frequently, I did this for... We're going to have to cut this, aren't we?
No. My brother-in-law's birthday is in 2 days, and I had something shipped to their house knowing I wasn't going to be able to wrap it. Now, we went to visit them, and I was like, I'll wrap it then, but I didn't get to it. So this is something, my sister and I have an understanding. We're both happy to wrap the other presents.
Oh, yeah. This happens when your sisters has sent me gifts too. Sometimes it's no big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
This is just the way it goes now.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to this holiday season?
Oh, man. I feel like it's already happened. We got the tree up, so the house feels good. And
it's already happened?
It's happening.
Okay.
And you and I are playing card games.
You've peaked?
No. Well, I don't know.
No.
In some ways...
There's so much peeking ahead.
I don't know. In some ways, the ride up to everything might be better than the event.
Well, I really feel... It's interesting. Let's talk about this. I really feel that way in some ways. Mm-hmm. I operate with telling... I feel like we've had conversations about should we just surprise the kids with something or whatever.
Yeah.
Versus telling them ahead of time that something exciting is coming or like... even how far out should we say, like, for example, when we told them we're going to France and things like that, to me, the anticipation and the excitement about what it's going to be like is at least 50% of the fun and joy of a joyful thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, for me, always err on the side of giving me like lead up. Mm-hmm. So fun.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying how it feels in the house right now.
Yeah.
And then, it's like Christmas Day is incredible, but it's also, it takes a lot of energy and, you have the highs of like just what that day means and there's presents and there's lots of good food, but it is still a lot of work. And then there's like a come down around, in phases around like after you open up presents. Then it's like a little bit of a come down.
7:10, we're done with presents.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think I like the lead up the most.
I am really like, I have to say, I feel we have kind of a packed social calendar this year, which the last few years was a little thin. And I feel I'm really excited about these parties that we're going to. I'm going on a forest walk with Mary Elizabeth tonight, which I'm so excited, at the LA Arboretum, where I don't know what we'll do exactly, but we're going to walk around. Just fun. We go to Descanso to do their Enchanted, which is this incredible light show at our favorite gardens in Los Angeles, and it is spectacular.
Yep.
It's our favorite event of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, all of this fun stuff leading up to it.
Going to a sing-along soon.
Yes, it's going to be so fun, and I agree. Then we'll have Christmas, and then we have this 2-week stretch before school starts.
Now, we haven't talked about this yet, but you know how Josh's brother was telling you about the like going to the like little cities that you wouldn't think of going and like going to the nice hotel because they're cheap.
B-list vacations.
Maybe we need to do like a 3-day B-list outing.
I think we for sure should.
you know?
Yes.
Like
Something.
something random but
Would you want to go to
affordable.
Santa Barbara? Does that speak to you at all?
No, I would be curious about San Diego or near San Diego, one of those cool, like old school beach resorts down there, but I think those are expensive.
I'm sure they're pretty booked up. I don't know if beach is calling to me right now. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like. What about, I have never been to Solvang.
Solvang might be the joint, maybe.
And it's like this old kind of Dutch, I mean,
And there's probably a lot of fried foods and stuff, bad foods.
Anderson's pea soup is there.
What? No, that's not where Anderson. Is there more than one Anderson's pea soup?
What do
Because
you mean?
we've gone to the one that's just like on the way going north. I didn't think that was in Solvang.
Oh, Buellton, California. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
listen,
That could be interesting.
Solvang could be interesting. Let's look into that. And that's easy to drive to. Now, there's also always, if we wanted to splurge, Ojai.
That might be way too much of a splurge. We
Yeah.
should look into it, though.
Yeah. That's something. So our anniversary is coming up in February.
Mm-hmm.
How many years is that? Got married 2008.
Oh, 18 years.
18? Wait, 2008, 6. That's right.
Mm-hmm. I know. I think about it. I do the math every morning when I get up and I count my lucky stars.
It's not like, oh my God, here we are. Okay. Which means we will have been together for 22 years.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to go to Ojai for our anniversary if we can,
Oh, interesting.
you know?
Yeah.
That's such a nice thing.
Yeah.
We haven't had a like, let's go be in bed and like have, at a nice hotel
Mm-hmm.
without kids in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
Don't you think we need it?
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice.
Yeah, but it's a big luxury.
It is. And I feel like all of those types of things, listen, it's always cost a lot to go to a place like Ojai, but
And how we want to do it.
They seem way more expensive now than like 10 years ago. And I'm not even just saying like inflation. Like it seems like let's just say inflation's gone 5%, which I have no idea what the number is. But then like staying at like a hotel has like tripled. Like it doesn't seem right.
I think it is way more expensive because I think that it's kind of the supply demand thing in a way. I mean, I don't think those hotels are booked up the way they once were. And to run a place like that, I think because of the economy and people are.
Oh, see, I would argue the opposite, that they wouldn't be able to get away with those prices unless they were being booked up.
I know, but it's almost like the entertainment industry. So there's this company that processes like, what's it called? When you need permits to film in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And filming has taken such a nosedive in LA. Like almost nothing is filmed here anymore.
Yeah.
And it hurts the industry. And a lot of filming's gone overseas, Atlanta, Canada, all these other places, because it's cheaper to film there.
Mm-hmm.
Even like, and having local crews there. And now they're a really good crew elsewhere, where it used to be like if you needed good crew, you'd have to be in LA.
Right. Okay.
But because so much less is getting filmed here, this company that does this is like, we have to increase the prices for permits in order to stay afloat because we have to make a certain amount of money. But then it's like, that's just
making it harder,
contributing to the problem. Like less is
Right.
going to be filmed here.
Right.
And I think that's kind of the situation that, I don't know, I'm talking out of my ass, but it's for sure more expensive. There used to be like deals to be had on these places.
I
And
wonder what Vegas is like these days.
expensive. Okay, this is a great example.
Okay.
We used to stay in the Wynn when we go on our little Vegas,
Yeah.
the Encore.
Yeah.
And like, if we
could go so cheap.
we could go and stay there for like $200 a night.
Oh, even less.
Okay.
For sure,
So
even
let's
less.
do this. This is fun. I haven't looked at this in a long time. And of the places, I love a Vegas weekend with you, obviously.
Do it in like February, not
Okay.
now. 'Cause
Yes,
it's gonna
of
be
course,
crazy
of course,
expensive.
of course, of course.
Okay. Do it on our
I'm
anniversary.
not an idiot.
What if we book a Encore anniversary trip right now?
Oh my God. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, you know what? Not as insane as I would have thought.
Okay, what is it these days?
Okay. It's like $550
a night
to $600 a night.
At the Encore?
Yeah.
That's also an older property
I know.
now.
It used to be very nice, and don't come at us, Steve Wynn, but like it's...
But no, maybe they've updated it, though.
Maybe
we haven't been there in like years and years and
yeah,
years.
Yeah, but we used to have so much fun going
That's
there.
a lot of money.
I know.
Because isn't there supposed to be deals to get you to gamble and shit?
That's right. And some of these nights are, I mean, the week before that, it's $1,000 in January. Let's see what it is.
What about like during the week? Are you looking during the week?
Yes.
Wow.
Now, actually, there's some good deals to be had if we wanted to go tonight.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Tonight's $599. But the 15th, if we went midweek, the week of the 15th,
okay,
it's $230 a
Oh,
night.
nice. What if we
Should we
spent
go?
Christmas there with the whole fam? How much would that cost?
Very cheap.
So no one goes for Christmas.
Well, it's not really a place.
It's not, but I bet they do okay. Like, there's all the fun malls to go to and stuff.
Yeah.
It's sort of family friendly.
Do you know what my first thought is of going there for Christmas? I would feel so guilty being like, the card dealers and the service people who aren't with their families at Christmas. They have to fucking work. And I'd also be like, am I going to feel that from them? Like, are they bitter that they have to work this night?
I don't think...
On this drunk, dumb bitch who keeps, like, screaming, like, blackjack,
I think if you're working that day, I don't think you're the client that makes them angry. I don't think they would have any problem with you.
Not to make this all about Below Deck.
Oh, yeah.
But on Below Deck, this show, I said to my sister, have you watched Below Deck? And she goes, no. And I go, oh, it's a reality show about, and she goes, I think I know what it's about based on the title. But, it's very interesting. It's about these luxury yachts that people charter. And there's a crew of like four for hospitality. And then there's the deck crew and the captain and the engineers and everything. The amount, there are like 12 people on that ship there to cater towards 6 people who are there chartering it.
Yeah.
So it's like very high level of service. And I do appreciate, shout out Kate, people who take their jobs really seriously on the service front, even though sometimes she comes across like she's not enjoying it. I know she is. The service of it and seeing behind the scenes. I mean, you and I both worked in service.
Yeah.
Like, it really makes you wonder, I don't know, what is going on in their lives. Like, it would make it hard for me to enjoy being on Christmas, experiencing service like that.
That's interesting. You have like it's a special type of empathy where you would be feeling guilty because you're empathizing for these people, but they signed up for this job. But it's almost like you think they're forced to be there.
Well, I don't think listen, I think I had to work waitressing on certain holidays and stuff, and I'm sure I wasn't like pawning it off on the people eating there or something. So yeah, you're probably right. I mean, they're big boys and girls and can probably handle it, but
I'm just worried that the energy that I think could be appropriate in that situation is throwing some extra tips and like,
yes,
you're such amazing for
that's
being
exactly
here today.
Right.
Not the like, gosh, do you miss your family today? Like,
you're exactly right. Should we book it?
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, like, literally, should we?
Well, I don't think the kids would have fun at the Encore. I don't think they can go into any spots. We'd want to go to one of the more like mall-friendly eateries and like, gondola boats and that kind of shit that the kids would have fun at.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Vegas steakhouse, a little blackjack. Ooh.
Oh, it could be so fun.
Maybe that is what we should do for our anniversary.
Our anniversary? I thought you meant
Vegas in a while.
Okay.
You don't want to do that on our anniversary. You want chill.
I want like luxury and like rest and food and fuck and chill. Yes. And like pool, like half pool day, poolside drink. I have a whole itinerary. Don't worry.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. I want to end this on a petty note.
Great. Let's be as ungrateful as possible.
Well, this isn't ungrateful. This is judgmental.
Even better.
And I'm going to have to speak about this in code. God, it's
Okay.
just hard. There is, I mean, you know, BETH'S Dead came out, which is, I don't want to speak too much to it if you haven't listened to it, but has an element of this. But there's someone in my life, there's one person, I bet you can guess who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Who I have worked with.
Who you have worked with.
Yes. And people might know the story about like Elizabeth Finch in a writer's room who fabricated.
Yes.
Okay.
We've talked about that before. That's the lady that pretended she had cancer.
Yes. I mean, that's so extreme. And
Great
she
documentary
lied.
About that.
Yes. And her lying is so on another level. It's like unreal.
Yeah.
Jamie Denbo, the comedian,
oh yeah, I know who Jamie Denbo is.
worked with her on Grey's, and like she has such funny takes on that whole thing. But like during the fires, Elizabeth Finch, the real person, put up a like donation thing that was to her Venmo to be like, she's
never, once a con artist,
grifter's
always a con artist.
Gonna grift, you know?
Yeah. Totally.
So the person I'm talking about isn't like that. The person, and I'm not saying I worked with them in television. Yes, I did. I will say that. Okay. And I'm not alone in thinking that there was a lot of stretching of truths to the degree that you're like, I don't know what is real and what is not real.
They're a goddamn liar.
And one person who I think believes would never have any reason to believe it, someone I really trust and admire, said something like, their stories are unbelievable. Like, I cannot believe that.
And but you want to be like, because they're not believable.
They're saying the same thing.
They're on the same page. Okay, gotcha.
So this person then subsequently, this was a long time ago that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
The way they present themselves out in the world and in the industry is so like outright not lying, but bending of truth. And they're just a master of having appearances of things. And look, this is an industry where like fake it till you make it is so real.
Sure.
I have friends who I respect and admire, and it's just kind of a different mindset. But like, if they have sold, this is getting into the weeds of the industry, but like if they have sold something to, let's say, a studio, they're in a deal with a studio. Mm-hmm. But it's an if-come deal, which means that you don't get paid until a network has bought it, basically. Okay. They will say, I sold something. Whereas me personally, I don't count it as I sold something until I have money coming into my bank account.
Got it.
But there are all these different ways of like presenting it. So sometimes I'll run into someone and they're like, I sold 3 things. And I'm like, oh my God, like, holy shit.
Right.
I don't say anything, but I come to find out, like,
you didn't sell shit.
I don't know. You have things set up, which is also very impressive. Don't get me wrong, but it's, to me, there's differences. And I'm very careful, like almost in a superstitious way, not to oversell my accomplishments.
You know, I appreciate that. I'm probably extreme in that example.
Yes, you downplay anything that's going on. So that is all to say, this is not unusual in this industry. It's not even bad. Mm-hmm. I think it's just like a different approach to self-promotion or like just sharing what you're up to. Mm-hmm. But this person, like publicly, the way they describe what they're working on, where they're working on things in different roles. Okay. They always make it sound like they are... How do I speak about? Let's just say this. You would think this person has written on like 5 of the most incredible shows you've ever seen, but the truth is they were like a script supervisor or
an assistant that did catering.
Yes, exactly. I mean, that's the extreme version.
Yeah.
And nothing against the people who do that. That's great.
Right.
But the way that they talk about the things they've worked on publicly is so misleading.
Yeah. It's like the classic example, and I've said before, is like, have I done an official remix for Lady Gaga and Beyonce? Yes. Have I worked with Lady Gaga and Beyonce? No. But I know a lot of producers that would say they worked with Lady Gaga and Beyonce.
That's the perfect example. And to be honest, I mean, I think 10 years ago, I was tempted to be like, he worked on Lady Gaga's whatever.
Sure.
Because I was so proud of you.
Yeah.
Not 10, probably 20.
But in our minds, it's like, did I work with Lady Gaga? In my mind, it's like, was I in a room with Lady Gaga and we made something where it's like, no, I did a remix of one of her things.
That's exactly right. Okay, so that's a perfect example. So this morning, I'm trying to get onto this website that's like a tool for TV writers that I haven't used in a long time.
I'm curious.
Because Terry and I are working on our feature and we're like getting into a different phase of things.
Okay.
So I get onto this website and I'm like trying to figure out, it's like my password has expired and I'm trying to figure out where my account is. So I'm scrolling down and I'm scrolling down and there's a section that's like real industry pros, like telling us about whatever.
Just like endorsing the product almost?
Yeah. And there are real industry pros. They're like big-time showrunners, big-time feature writers.
Yeah.
And then there is this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, how? I'm honestly like a little impressed.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you weasel your way into this? And by the way, what this is used for, this person, I know for a fact,
doesn't use it,
has used in a like truly professional capacity probably twice.
Yeah.
And what they're describing, like how important it was to them.
Right.
The only time they would have used it in that capacity was when I was working with them. And like, you have no place being listed here with these people.
I mean,
I'm kind of like, hats off. Like, did you think to reach out to this?
Yeah, they did. Well, I wanted to say that to you. How did they do it? They reached out. Like, it's as simple as that.
It is wild.
And like, the barrier to entry to that kind of thing is not that hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it also...
I would never, like, but that is where I'm like, I would never in a million trillion years think to reach out to some app that I'm using to be like, oh, I see that you're highlighting people. I'd love to be like, wild.
But it's a mindset for some that is the secret to their success.
Well,
right?
I think it is.
Is that why it upsets you, though? Because it does seem to...
No, I'll tell you what the upset is.
All right.
If this person were here on this website and he said, I love this and it's been great for me, but there was no other misleading information to make it seem like the way it's labeled on this website makes you think that this person had a certain role on a very well-known something that they did not.
And you know that for a fact?
I do. Well, this is where some of the language in Hollywood, like there are producers who are behind the scenes, like line producers or producers on the like production company side that aren't creative producers who would never use this.
Okay.
Then there are producers like me who are writing producers who are writing and so I'm so getting into the weeds, but like,
how about this though?
Like the creativity in being misleading, because you wouldn't, like if you looked them up, you would see titles and stuff that you're like, that tracks.
Right. So the jig wouldn't be up if anyone did their due diligence, sort of. Is that what you're saying?
It's just such a gray area manipulation.
Now, is the product expensive?
Yes.
So maybe that was their angle. It was like, I don't want to pay for this thing. Let me reach out to see if they do that. Maybe that was what inspired it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I'm also like, it's kind of genius, I guess, if that's the type of thing you're doing, which they sure are.
Put yourself on as many industry places as possible, which seems like their mindset, and kind of really fake it till you make it.
But we've talked about this before. I'm like so allergic to this. And I'm like, is that a problem? I mean, should I be? Like, should we embrace this shit more where you're kind of like, I will say this borders a thing with owning success and not always downplaying it and not always like, especially, I mean, I don't have like, this is funny timing for me to talk about. It's not like I'm, running a huge hit or something, but I'm like, my tendency is to always kind of downplay when I have success and be like, oh, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Beth's dad has been very successful. When someone says like, oh my God, congratulations, I'm trying to not be like, oh yeah, we didn't know, whatever, and be like, thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
I
think that's awesome.
Owning it. And then this is like the next step, which is...
It's a different step. It's a different thing. We both know people that are like good at talking about their accomplishments in like a not gross way. I wish I could do that. I'm horrible at it. But this person is like, they're spending way too much energy on this kind of thing that I think takes away from the most important thing, which is like, just be competent and good at your job. That goes so much further.
Here, I have to say.
They're not competent, right?
They're not that, yeah. I mean, competent, yes. Good.
But no, good, right. That's, yeah.
It's all It's all subjective, but I wouldn't.
What is the lesson here, though, that you saw this person?
It's so weird.
And
what's weird
is... it triggered you, clearly.
What's crazy about it is I haven't talked about this person or thought about them in years and years. They came up in conversation recently with someone. And then here, I'm like, what? You're
going to be on a job with them.
Oh, God.
That's the other funny thing about all of these industries is then you also have to be careful, like, who you talk shit about.
On a podcast?
No, I mean, like, in person or, like, so do you know so-and-so? You have to gauge, like, am I supposed to be honest?
Oh, I've brought this person. I mean, that's happened to me multiple times. Not about this person. Honestly, I have a very, very short list of people that I would be like, I do not recommend.
Yeah. And they're on that list.
They're on that. They're one of...
And you would just own that no matter who's asking you.
No. I have had a conversation before where they've come up and the person I'm talking to clearly thinks very highly of them because they've been misled. And I'm like, oh, yeah. All I say is like, oh, yeah, I worked with them. And I try to like find... I wouldn't speak badly about a person by name unless it were with someone I really knew to trust. I mean, that's something you learn very, very quickly. And speaking, I've even been in a situation where someone's talked badly about someone to me who I do respect and know like is great. Yeah. And this person hadn't worked with them. It was like rumor mill stuff where I felt like I had to kind of gracefully defend, but not in a defensive way, and just be like, oh yeah, not everyone's cup of tea, but I had a really good experience or whatever. It's all a delicate balance.
Wow, yeah.
Anyway, good night.
Good night.